2, 1, and... Badam! Here it is. It's 800 hour, or 0800. We have our first bus of new inmates. We'll speed things along a little bit. We are, as always, gaming by gaslight. This intro's kind of gotten a little weird. And... oh, jeez, there's such a gap between them. And we are in Alpha 36, everyone! Yay! I don't know if I'm gonna, like, roll back and start this as an episode 1 again. Or maybe this will be episode 15 and we'll just carry on the numbering thing. I'm sort of tempted to go to roll it back to episode 1, just as a way of, oh god, not Parkins! Like, to roll it back so that anyone who may be new to the series at this point, this would be a nice, fresh start, basically. But, yeah. This is also going to be the last alpha update. We're not getting anything in September. There'll be some interesting announcements from Introversion then. But, yeah, we're not going to see any updates after this until 1.0 in October. And let's see here. We have some guys. Also, let's do a quick tour of the prison before we go on. I tried to keep it sort of similar to what we've had before. Also, it occurs to me. We'll have, I don't know, 12 guards to start with. We'll get an extra cook. Maybe a couple extra janitors, an extra gardener. Yeah, I have a bit more to do down here. Can I tell you to, like, go over there or something? Will you do that? No, he's just gonna sit there in the field. I find that kind of funny. So, let's take a quick look around before we go. Actually, I'm gonna keep time rolling. For this initial, there's like 50 guys. I'm not gonna stop and look at every single one of them. Though we will try to get a look and see how, like, the gangs are gonna be. Like, we've got someone from the Eagles over here, or the Falcons, whatever we're calling them. Let's see. Might as well roll it, too. Also, sorry, I'm pausing again. Yeah, the reason we are in a digital clock, that's actually an option over here. In-game clock type, you can have the analog, 12-hour, 24. I figured a 24-hour clock was somehow appropriate. Yeah, we are... Look at them all. Just look at this. This is beautiful. We have all 50 prisoners. Nice. Okay, so... let's see. Intelligence. Gang. So we have one member of each gang. Look at those gang tats over there. So I suspect... yeah, we're gonna have a fair number of guys in solitary confinement here. And might as well speed things along. And you're all probably wondering, the big question that I, of course, would have been wondering. What does Alpha 36 actually add? And I will tell you, momentarily. Let me just get a patrol going here. Now that we have the money, there's some things we should probably set up. The prison is a little different than before. Let's see here. We do have a kennel. Once again, it's probably far too... or it's going to end up being far too... my goodness, just look at that. That's crazy. Actually, it occurs to me, I should probably take these guys off patrol for now, just to help move all the prisoners. I mean, we're not going to be doing this again. I just figured might as well have a massive intake just for the first day. Just to really get things going, right off the bat. So, this is our new cell block. Looks a little different from the old one. I'm still pretty proud of it. Also, you may be wondering why I'm seemingly being so lax in security. As you can see, we have a nice perimeter wall going all around. Because I sold the last prison. Also, people are angry, apparently. What are they angry about? Well, I guess because they're all locked up and stuff. Don't worry, guys. You'll all be taken care of by and by. Oh, right. We need a psychologist. So that means we need a psychologist office. Which means I need to figure out some things. Yes. I didn't really want to expand this to be too close to things, but I don't know, that might make sense. Oh yeah, we could actually even add a third parole room. Which is alright, I guess. I don't know, something like this? Wait. Blast doesn't quite line up. Alright, so we'll do something like that instead. As you can tell, I didn't quite have all this planned as well as I could have. Oh! Oh! Oh god, no! No! Alright, well, we're getting a look at what's been added. Let's click to continue. The Warden. I'm not going to do a voice here. I felt like it for a second, but I don't have the voice acting skills, I'm afraid. A fire has started in the kitchen! Oh no! No! Oh god! Yes. Random events have been added. Oh, this is going to be really bad. Oh wait. Maybe not. But probably. I forgot about that. You see, they've added some new stuff. Random events, such as fires happening. Oh my god, no. But this is perfect, I guess. Oh god, everything's burning. It's gonna spread into here. This is going to be a giant cluster. Yeah, you see, I'm just gonna kind of let time slowly go by as we're doing this, and let's see. For a while, there's been a sprinkler item, but, oh god. Yo, we're gonna lose the whole kitchen, aren't we? Where's the fireman? What's taking them so long to get here? Oh, you're kidding me. No. Press H to aim their hoses manually? Like, can I... No! You're kidding me. There's no way to stop the fire until it... Now what's going on here? Come on, Wheaton. Oh my god, is the whole thing gonna burn down? 1 second here. Alright, I'm sorry about that, everyone. I didn't realize that the firemen were, like, literally that limited. I should have realized that, but that does, to me at least, indicate a bit of a flaw in the system that hopefully gets addressed so that firefighters can... Even if we have to have some, you know, magical system. Of course, then again, maybe there is a way to get firefighters to, like, attach their hoses over here, since in utilities, there is this pipe valve, which toggles the availability of any water, or pipe water, pipe, blah, blah, blah. You guys can see it, I apparently can't read today. But, yeah, that was pretty much game ending right there. Let's see, Alec Rainbow Dash Walker. I'll read a couple of these. A known psychopath arrested for over 50 counts of murder, 75 counts of arson, and 3,900 unpaid parking and speeding tickets. Also, one count of being 20% too cool has been unconfirmed. Let's see, we have Tom Topham. Maxim Thug Fox lived in the small town of Mountain Valley until an officer caught him beating on some bystanders. The officer had to use his taser to subdue Max. Possession and drunken disorderly behavior. Paul Page, Duncan Stonelake. Oh, let's slow down a bit. There's a couple of interesting guys here. Gary Icepick Chambers, software developer, snapped and murdered multiple people after their repeated insistence at using 2 space tabs instead of 4 space tabs. Yes, it is definitely a reason to kill, is it not? Graham Fade Tyson? IT worker in a major multinational corporation who murdered most of the senior management due to their incompetence. Ironically, the company is now thriving after the management call. I find it kind of funny how there's actually a lot of... tab, please. Tab, tab, tab. I'm trying to click on the prisoner. I can't click on them. My goodness, look at all the people in here. How about you? Aston Frost. Alex Edison. Oh, everyone's inside now. I better just keep this at full speed until Simon Harvey. Paul Beckslater. Okay, so that's pretty much all we're gonna get. And yes, let's pause and get these hooked up properly. Okay. We do not want that happening again. Now, in the dev diary, the developers said that sort of the way random events work in this prison, or in the game, is sort of like the, what is it called? The event director, or whatever it's called in Left 4 Dead. In which, yeah, if things are going really well, then the prison will, or then, you know, the event manager will decide, hey, let's create a little bit of trouble here. But if things are going really terrible, like there is a massive riot going on in your prison, then, you know, much less likely for horrible events to come and disrupt your services, which is good, I think. Nice. Also, let's slow down here and see if we can recruit any of these informants. Nope. 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 Alright, so let's keep time ticking along. What's this? Oh, right. Intake. I really need to remember I can do something like that, for instance. And there's people awaiting. Okay, so there's one more guy being paffed around or something. How about you? Can we recruit you, sir? No? Found some drugs on you. Alright, also, policy. Let's see. You know, we might as well search people. Escape attempt, search everything. And now I guess we'll... If you try escaping, we'll put you in lockdown for 8 hours. If you attack a prisoner, we'll search you and put you in lockdown for 4 hours. If you attack staff, we'll search you. Well, do we really need to search your cell for these things? Probably not. Yeah, solitary for... Yes, solitary. For 4 hours. Though we could make this more severe. In fact, I think we will. We'll make that a 12-hour sentence. Serious injury, we'll search you and your cell, because it's serious. We'll put you in there for 6 hours. Intoxication, we will search your cell. Should we search him as well? And that kind of makes sense, and we'll put you in there for 3 hours. This is going to be a tough prison. All digits of 2 as well. If we find weapons, we'll search your cell. Yeah, if we find these things, I mean, I assume we're already finding them on the individual. Found weapons, found tools. Make that a little bit more difficult. If we find luxuries, we won't do anything. We will lower our cutoff rate to 15, which is what we usually have it at, if I recall correctly. Look at them. They're all... I don't like how they're all congregating around Frost. Is it anything like that with the others? Oh, yeah, sort of. This guy is sort of like gathering people. It's like... Probably... This guy has one guy following him. Sort of. Yeah, just Findlay. Oh God. Oh, thank God. I've just received word that the prisoners are unhappy with how much time they have to work during the day and are planning to cause trouble if it isn't reduced. A guard overheard someone say that if they had to work for more than 2 hours, they were going to tear this place apart. Yes, Warden? Yeah, I noticed that. So we're getting all kinds of events to start things off. As we can see this time, though... Ooh! The sprinkler is having a healing effect. Now... As we can see, they did change how water works. It no longer causes fires if it, if it hits something electronic, because especially now that sprinklers are an important thing, it, would be just too much. But, having said that, drain. Let's, I'm kind of afraid that's going to, like, delete the doors. Hopefully not. I think these things can stack. I don't actually know all the items that can sort of stack on top of each other. Like, certain items can stack on top of each other, and I'm trying to find a good example of that. Ah, here. As we can see, this toilet and light are inhabiting the same square, which makes sense, because the light is presumably on the ceiling. We've got just a bit of utility damage, it seems. So, wait, why? It should be still attached, because this is all here. That is broken, and that is broken. But the... Oh, wait. No. To be safe, I'll just... Yeah, it won't let me put something there, so something is presumably... Oh, God. Was he a snitch? Bastien Le Luton Vert Undefined. Found by police drinking beer in the vault of a bank. Said he was digging underground's room for a party. It's a mistake, I just want to drink beer and avoid the noisy city ground. Nice place, by the way. Cool for a party. Maybe later. Sentenced to 6 years for carjacking. Character. Yeah, he was a snitch. And ex-law enforcement. Oh my god. He was gonna die. His life may be in danger. And a known informant. Ah. So these guys all teamed up to kill him, apparently. Sorry, guys, I've got to... Even though you probably do, for murder, deserve to be max security, I'm gonna bump you back down. Oh boy. Whoa, we've already got 2 blue gang members. Why do they always seem to be the ones that... No, in the last prison it was the green gang that seemed to be expanding most. Oh. Though we don't actually have any gang leaders, and it turns out those don't seem to work the way I thought they did. I just assumed that someone would randomly be promoted to gang leader in a prison. Apparently they have to actually be sent in. And apparently getting a gang leader is actually rather rare. Okay, let's see. Oh, this guy's a snitch. How do we know that? Are you, going to get those utilities in place? Please, maybe? Hopefully. Anyway, this has actually been a surprising... Now, I'm gonna put you in protective custody just because we know you're there. Of course, now that he's in a yellow uniform, everyone else knows that he's a... Actually, you know what thought occurs to me? If I put you in solitary for 24 hours, you're not gonna like me, but I can recruit you. Oh, you're a potential CI. What do we know about you? Nothing. Alright, but we are gonna recruit you. So we have our first CI. Awesome. We have some gang members. There. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Where'd the corpse go? Oh, good. We have that cleaned up. But I think what I'm going to do now is build up some of the stuff I need. I think my plan is, and this is actually kind of annoying to me because I was originally going to build a block just like this, mirrored here. But I think what I'm going to do instead is what I had off camera, where there was an extra office and staff room over here. Because then I can put in the psychologist office and stuff, and fit some things in here. And let's pause things just in case another random event happens. Hopefully we see a whole bunch of those. What the devil are you doing in here? I should make this staff only. It weirds the heck out of me to see that. Anyway. Yeah, I'm going to expand this. I'm going to make a little, like, protective custody block. I mean, we probably don't need... we probably will never need more than, I don't know, 15, 20 of these things. So the protective custody block can be much smaller. And having it right next to here so it's closest to security and other things. Presumably so that if something does go wrong, then the guards can be by immediately to rectify the problem. And I think what I'll do is I'll finish building in some things here. We're going to get our classrooms and chapels and other things. And whatever's going to go over here. And whatever's here and so on. And then the idea, like long term, we're going to build another identical block to this on this side. Because this kitchen and canteen is going to be designed to serve 2 blocks. So 100 prisoners at any given time. And then we might eventually expand things so that this kitchen is like double size and there'll be another canteen over here serving 2 more blocks. But, you know, we'll figure all that out eventually. For now, thank you all for watching. I hope you're all excited to be part of Prison Architect Alpha 36. I certainly am, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what's going to happen now that we have random events that can completely mess up the prison. There's quite a few varieties, and some of them are really interesting, and I'm looking forward to seeing them possibly show up. But in the meantime, I will see you then, and we will see what happens.